Tonight's the night.
Welcome, my fellow dark passengers, to the Kill Room Podcut. Today on the Kill Room, we're going to be discussing Dexter Season 1, Episode 1, the pilot episode, originally air dated back in October 1st of 2006, and we are going to get started on that here momentarily, but before I do, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all that before you become another trophy yet in my bloodslide box, alright? I think it's pretty simple, okay? Okay, but before we get too started, just want everybody to know we're going to watch the episode as we talk about it, and we'll break down some stuff and go through it. So if you want to watch along with us, you may. If not, you can just kind of listen along. But also, dealing if you haven't seen the previous little skit I did, copyright on YouTube is like no joke and stuff. So I tried 3 different uploads with 3 different ways to play with the audio, and it didn't go through so well. They don't want no audio at all, so I'll just let the video play as I talk, and hopefully we'll be on the right path, okay? Because don't let that happen again, YouTube, because I will come at you again, and you don't want that. Okay, anyway, let my dark passenger get the best of me. So I'm gonna stay 1, 2, 3 play, and on play we're gonna get this thing started. So everybody get your remotes out, get ready, set, and 1, 2, 3 play. I said 1, 2, 3 play. There we go, baby. All right, I don't know where to put this, but okay, so I'm a huge Dexter fan. Right out the gate, I'm going to let you guys know I freaking love Dexter so much that, I mean, if you can't tell. So we start off here with the beautiful logo of Dexter, and one of the best quotes of all time, we all know. Look at that beautiful moonlight shot in the puddle. Tonight's the night, Dexter's about to say. Do you guys know that the opening moonshot is kind of reverts to how Dexter moonlights as a serial killer at night? Isn't that cool? That's super neat. But I love this. You get a little introduction by Dexter, Michael C. Hall. Phenomenal performance all around throughout the entire series, regardless if you get your bad episodes or not. Michael C. Hall was phenomenal as Dexter. You couldn't have cast a better Dexter. Patrick Gibson, Original Sin, did the best he could as a young Dexter. I didn't think he was horrible, but the writing and all that, get into another time. You can watch that episode way back, but it is what it is, guys. So we will have new episodes every Sunday. I'm going to try to catch up with Dexter Resurrection, and even though I don't really like it as much, and we'll get through that, and then we'll be probably doing season 2 when that comes along and everything. So I love this here too, because we're going to get into Dexter's first kill of the series that we know of. We get into his other past victims later on in the series, which is really cool. I really love, but I love you get him doing the stalk here with a choir director here who does some things with some kids. It's not good. It's not pretty. Dexter doesn't like it, of course. And I really like this part here too, because even though I'm not a huge fan of Resurrection and everything, this is kind of a Resurrection did a callback to this, a little nod, because the Dark Passenger Killer in New York uses that as a weapon. So I kind of like that. It's really interesting. But I love this part here. Dexter talking to him, telling him what he wants. He wants them to drive. I want you to go here, this and that. I love the intro. It's got a great start. I mean, not only this, but it's really awesome. I really love that. And a little trivia here too. Most of Dex's lines is word for word or taking from Darkly Dreaming Dexter, the novel by Jeff Lindsay. Which is cool because New Blood fans of Dexter know that he goes by Jim Lindsay, so it's a little nod to Jeff Lindsay. That's pretty cool. This moment's really neat too because he pulls up. And Dexter does his thing, man. If anybody doesn't know who Dexter is, he's a blood spatter analyst, and he's a serial killer at night. Only kills bad people, people who kill other people. And obviously, it's somebody that you root for. Michael C. Hall does it so fantastically that we, of course, root for him from the beginning. And they couldn't have picked a better person for him to go after in the first episode, like right off the gate. Because, I mean, you got him going after this guy who's after kids. And as a father, that's a touching subject for me. So kids is something you just never do. And then this here is, I love this moment when he's got him up against the wall and he's telling him that he needs to look at what he's doing. Well, he doesn't tell him, but he says, look, check it out. But then I love this because then we get the best line delivered right here. Open your eyes and look at what you did. That's the best line ever. Look at where I'll cut your eyelids right off there. Dude, I also love it because it goes full circle. New Blood, man. Harrison. Getting ahead of myself, but seeing that's sad. And he even tells him here how he's like, he tells him how he's pulling him out in bits and pieces. Oh, that's rough, man. But he talks about how he's like, I understand you, but he's like, but children I could never do. Like, man, this right off the gate, man, it's already freaking awesome. This full series and season is really good, and I like what they do. So as we get through this, we'll dissect and talk a little more. As I was saying, you could tell I'm a Dexter fan because I got the kill room. We got the kill table. Got the setup. Got this beautiful Dexter box, which is the beautiful Dexter bloodslide box came in. Don't mind the tape and gloves and the shot. I swear I'm not a serial killer. Although we all admire Dexter, plastic wrap. We got the whole 9 deal, but just in case anybody doesn't know or hasn't seen, this is the bloodslide box, which comes with all 8 seasons, which is really cool. I freaking love this thing as a collector. So it's one of my pride, my prized possessions, my joy, my baby, outside of my actual son and my wife and stuff. But Dexter's getting ready to do his thing. Of course, this is a fake knife, so nobody come at me. It's all theatrical. It's in the arts. Fake bloodslide box. Got the whole 9 deal. Dexter shirt. Rocking the Dexter shirt. And I don't know if anybody could tell, but I even have a Dexter blood spatter cup holder, courtesy to my brother-in-law, Eric, who got that for me for Christmas one year. So I definitely appreciate it. Obviously, it goes to good use. I hope everybody else doing good out there. Any other Dexter fans? Oh, he's about to go to town. About to do his thing. Get him. Get him, Dex. Get him. Oh, yeah. And I love as he gets them, we cut straight into Dexter on his boat. Slice of life. And Dexter, of course, here he's narrating kind of a little bit more about who he is. How he fakes his emotions. Fakes them very well, obviously. I love how he just kind of just reaches out just to all these random people, just kind of like, oh, hey, what's up? But we get some really cool flashbacks throughout the series with Dexter and his father, Harry. And he teaches them things, a lot of good things. Well, not good things, but he teaches them a lot, man. But here in this flashback here, this is really interesting because this is whenever he's talking to him about, he's like, did you kill the dog next door? How many have you killed? So this part's interesting because he even tells him, he's like, there's a lot of bones in there. It's not just his. So, it's like, who else are you killing? This whole show's got a great soundtrack, not just score, but soundtrack. It's all well done. I wish I could play it, but YouTube, copyright. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't understand you, YouTube. Why it gotta be this way? Why you 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 gotta be this way? Sorry, that's annoying. So I'm sorry. But all y'all Dexter fans out there, like I said, give me some of your favorite moments, favorite quotes, favorite moments from episode to episode. what more you'd like to hear from me as this channel grows, and we'll keep doing what we do. But there's Dexter's little hiding spot for his victims, his bloodslide trophy box. Obviously, any Dexter fan will know that that's not the case. Like, here I am kind of narrating step by step what he's doing. But I love that line too. He's like, blood, sometimes it sets my teeth on edge. Like, bro. Helps him control the chaos. What a fantastic, like, again, the writing, like I said, is from what I said earlier, from the first season alone, most of his lines are taking from the book. So they actually do it like word for word too, which is really neat. I love that. And what they brought up too earlier with Harry talking to him about killing small animals, that's actually, you know, like actual facts and traits of a soon-to-be future would-be serial killer. So that's interesting that they actually went and used like true real facts like that, you know, to make it more realistic, more and everything. And at some point too, you know, they talk about the other serial killers in real life, like Dahmer and Gacy and all them. So, you know, obviously they kind of play this as if Dexter was real in reality in this series. So I like that. And we got Dexter here arriving to his first crime scene of the series, of the episode. And I love this. He talks about the heat, all that stuff. You got a cop here blocking him, trying to stop him from coming in. And he's like, no, forensics, and just keeps walking, like not bothered, like, dude, let me in. I'm supposed to be here. This here, we get our introduction to Jennifer Carpenter, who plays Deborah Morgan, Dexter's sister. And it's funny because you see her like this, and Dexter's like, even like, whoa, you know, put some clothes on. Where do you put your gun? There's some great lines from Dexter and everybody, but I love the way that these two get along and they work off of each other. The chemistry is perfect. It feels like they're brother sister. And it's funny because she starts off, you get to see her land a detective spot on the force, which is cool because she's like just working like patrol, like she's working the streets and stuff like that. So LaGuardia's kind of like playing her and doesn't really like her much anyway for some reason. So she tries to keep her down as much as possible, but we'll see otherwise that I believe Captain I think what's his name, Matthews, so it has something to say otherwise. But these two, like I said, they have great bond, great chemistry throughout the series. It's hard to believe that at one point they were married, and they were married for, I think, 3 or 4 or 5 years, something like that. Got divorced at some point during the series too. So like the last couple seasons they were divorced. I can't remember if they got together during the first season or second, but they were together for a hot minute. So, but their professionalism on set, obviously they nailed it because it just seems like they played it off so well. So again, I really like the pacing of this episode, the way it moves, the way everything comes together, their bond, their chemistry, the way that they talk together. It really just seals the deal on a lot of things. And then here we're gonna get our great introduction to Dexter's first crime scene. There's C.S. Lee, who plays Masuka. But I love this because he's like, why are you here? And he's like, dead body, crime scene. He's like, yeah, but no blood. So no blood. He says, what? Crime scene with no blood? What? And then we're gonna get the great introduction to Angel Batista, played by the great David Zayas. Love Angel's character, and at some point in this later in the series, Dexter even says that if he could be like anybody, he'd be like Angel. I'm having brain farts this morning. But then we get our first work at the serial killer at work. They don't say he's a serial killer yet because he hasn't claimed more than 3+ victims, which makes you a serial killer. So you have to kill more than one, obviously more than 2, to get that claim. But I love that how Dexter in his head's like, I've never seen clean, dry, neat bloodless body like this. And he kind of gets a little, he's just got to leave. He's just like, no sticky, messy blood. He's like, I gotta clear my head. But yeah, like he nailed it perfectly. And look at this, like he sliced it. Like look at the work on that. He's about to make a fourth cut there, but obviously he got interrupted. But it's so interesting how clean that is. So obviously they know they're dealing with somebody professional or somebody who likes it, somebody who deals with this, who likes it. He says, "I can't think. I need air." He says, "Dex, where you going? No blood. No ciabatta." I love this show. Everybody does such a wonderful, fantastic job. I'm going to repeat myself over and over. So please, I apologize if I sound like a broken record, but I do really enjoy Dexter. And there's La Guerta. I forget her name, so don't come at me, but that's her name in the series, La Guerta. And she does a really good job too. And I really enjoy watching everybody work together in the series because it works so well. Everything from the writing, the crafting, the directing, everything works so good. And then here's Dexter, the donut guy, bringing in donuts. Oh yeah, baby. So that's another thing that he does to blend in, to seem a little bit more normal. Handing out donuts, which is an interesting way, an interesting concept to just kind of make people think that he's just a regular, normal, nice guy. You know, your next door neighbor type. So that's really cool. He says they work hard. Viva Miami. Huh? Oh yeah. He says, "I like your other outfit better." So Deborah's getting put on the case now. Of course, Maria wasn't happy about it, but Captain put him on there, so she loves that. So she's coming to him for ideas because she obviously, she enjoys the way his like lizard brain works, as he calls it. And she likes to come to him because he seems to like help her out quite a bit. So, and this here is Camellia, something like that. But she's been a friend of Harry's for a while, knew Dexter ever since he was young. So she's been a family friend for a hot minute. And I love the way that this actress performs her. Kind of helps him in the beginning with finding people who've gotten off, free on the courts and stuff like that. So she doesn't quite know that he's killing people, I guess, it's per se. But at the same time, she's very helpful. They're very good friends, good people. They love each other. They obviously know each other very well. And it's kind of sad what happens later on down the road, but I enjoy her performance and those two together. It's really good. But I think here we're about to get our first introduction to Sergeant James Dokes here in a little bit, who's going to be Dexter's rival for like the first 2 seasons, man. Because they work together. So that it makes it even more interesting because they work together and he's like always on to him and stuff. But yeah, here he comes right here. Where the hell you been? I'll try to do my best. Where the hell you been? What about these? Hotel cokehead. He says, look at that blood on the wall. It kind of looks like a finger painting. So, he says it's child's play. Yeah, all that blood on the wall looks like finger painting. You give me the fucking creeps, you know that, Dexter? Okay. Yeah, the way that these two work off of each other, he drops the F-bomb a lot. I'm not. What do you think I'm here to invite you to my nephew's Brits? And he says, I didn't know you're Jewish. The way they play off each other, like I said, it's so great. Of course, again, like I said, Dokes becomes kind of a problem, pain in the butt, as you'd say, for Dexter later at some point in the series, which is kind of unfortunate for him. It gives great story and stuff. A lot of people wish he would have been around a little bit longer, but I mean, the storyline that they went with season 2, it's like, how do you get out of that? Like both of them. So couldn't really do that, couldn't you? So yeah. I love this because he's like, the only real question I have is why, in a room full of cops, is supposedly with the keen insight, is Dokes the only one that gets the creeps from me? Like, bro. and Dexter already is on to him too. It's like predator, they see each other, predator versus predator. They sense each other in the wild, But I love watching Dexter work too as a blood spatter analyst, because he's very, he just obviously like walks through it as if he's there, honestly. And it's fascinating and amazing. Like, I'm sure real people work in a sense like that, because he did do his research and check into it and look into it and how things work. So to see how that happened and how that went down, it's really interesting. And how he plays it off so well. Like Michael C. Hall, you would almost think that he was a blood spatter analyst and not an actor. Just every single time that you see him talk about it. But he talks about how some of it was intimate slices and some of them were just brutal revenge slices, because you can tell by the way that the blood hits, it's coming off. But I love this because he's like, now it's time to eat after doing all that, dealing with blood. He's like, now it's time to eat. So he goes and eats. I love that. And I love that he cares about public safety, because he's talking about how the only problem with eating and driving is that he can't, apply the 10 and 2 rule to keep everybody safe. So that's funny. And then look at that. Dexter's already going after another victim. In the early days, before we started getting into more like the story and drama where they focus on that, sometimes you'd go like an episode without a kill. The first season, I'm not sure if we do get that at all. I don't know if we go one episode without a kill. But I know that like sometimes we get a couple, sometimes 3, in the first few seasons anyway. So we've already got 1 kill out of the way, and now this is going to be a second kill. So we're watching Dexter do a stalking and getting a hold and getting evidence too, because he also says that to tie to feel better about it, to tie the person to the case, to make sure you had to make sure they were guilty, as part of the rule and the code. So he had to make sure that he was getting the right guy. It couldn't just have been a mistake, which he does make that mistake later on down this, I think in season 5. I don't know if he really makes any of that. Well, he makes one. It's an accident in season 3. But I don't know if there's really any other ones, but that death led to a lot of problems for Dexter, and getting involved in some of the case and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm getting a little extra, getting ahead of myself, jumping to conclusion on Dexter when we're focused on the pilot episode, season 1, guys. Come on, man. What am I doing? Sorry. There's a dog doing the dog sound effect. Don't mind me. I'm just a weirdo. Maybe I am a little psychotic and dark. We all go a little mad sometimes, don't we? Huh? Little Psycho Scream reference, anybody? Originally Norman Bates, but Scream used it too, more recent, to just kind of, maybe if any of you know. A lot of you young ones out there probably don't even know the 90s. That's weird. I work with people that were born after 9/11. It's so weird. So weird just saying like, oh, I was born in 2003. I was born in 2004. I'm like, damn. I know somebody who was born the year I graduated high school. I said, damn. And here we get another flashback, which is another great one between him and his father. And he talks to him, and he's trying to tell him, he's like, you ever thought about killing something other than an animal, like a person? He said, yeah. But he's never acted on it, stuff like that. But that blows Harry away, and he says, why didn't you do it? And he goes, well, I didn't think you and Mom would like it. And so to hear him have that answer, he's like, well, he was strong enough not to do it because we wouldn't like it. Like these flashbacks were so well done. It just doesn't warrant in a Dexter original sin. It just doesn't, man. They were already so good. We didn't need it. Just take the flashbacks and put it all in one episode or a couple episodes, however long it would take. Put all the flashbacks in chronological order and boom, you got your original sin right there. That's all you need. I love how Dexter was never, he's not a big physical intimacy guy, stuff like that. He says he never understood sex, never really stood the gratification of it and this and that, blah, 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 blah. So it's really interesting. He's just watching them like, he says, but I have to play the game. But I have to play the game. game. It's time to play the game. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Anybody watching this is like, what in the world is this guy on? I'm just on life, high on life, baby. And it's always fun to rewatch Dexter. You know, I've been in the mood to rewatch Dexter, so this is honestly just another excuse for me to rewatch Dexter. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I love this too. And he's such a good guy to her kids too. You obviously see it. He's really, really big into them. He talks to them. He has a good time with them. Like right here, obviously he jumps at him, and they're playing. He's throwing them around. Like they're having a good time. That's pretty good signs of a good person to me. I wish Dexter wouldn't like beat himself up so bad sometimes, where it's just like, oh, you know, am I a good person? Yeah, you are. You just kill people regardless if they're bad or not. It's not good. Especially whenever you had a son. You probably should put that down. Just quit. But yeah, Rita came from a bad background with exes and stuff. So it's a breath of fresh air for her, obviously, to have Dexter in her life. So somebody who's, you know, actually there and cares. And they obviously have longevity to them because they're, you know, they get married down the road. Spoiler alert, they get married. But it's so cute. And I love this little date scene. Like everybody's having a good time dancing. And then there you see everybody here too. At one point they're like smashing and crunching on these lobsters to get the shell off and stuff. And Dexter's just like, humans. He's like, I have some unusual habits, but he's like, yeah, all these socially acceptable people can't wait to pick up a hammer and beat up their food. Normal people are so hostile, he says. I love this freaking show, bro. I love this show. Yes, I just love this show. Why are you still singing? Why aren't you? I don't know what rhymes with singing. Singing, binging, finging, dinging, ringing. You hear your phone ringing. I'm just kidding. I will shush it now as far as singing. That has nothing to do with the show. But yeah, this is, so here we are again at yet another body cut up the same way, no blood, and also no head. Where'd the head go? Ooh, we shall find out. Son of a whore, he says.
Talking about this hijo de puta, this asshole killer, this maricon savage who makes us work on a Friday night. Only Mondays through Thursdays, that's what I always say. Of course.
Only Mondays through Thursdays, that's always what I like to say. Yeah, you tell him, Dexter. ¿Cómo estás? What are you doing here? I'm on a date. He's on a date. He's on a date. Sorry, guys. I'm going to take a little water break. We'll be back after these non-commercial messages. I don't mean to make any loud noises when I do that. Probably sound like a weirdo. Hear me go. That's not how I drank it either. I'm not a dog. I'm not licking it. Anyway, moving on. Why would he do that? He says he left the body parts and he took the gosh darn head. Dexter says, I think he's experimenting. So it's like, what is he experimenting with, though? You know, what is he experimenting with? That's my question. What's he doing? He's giving himself some Glock 3000. What are you doing with that head? I'm just kidding. I'm playing. And this is a weird, awkward moment between Dexter and Rita where they get to talking. She finds it a little kind of like fascinating that he's into his job so well. But then he gets all close and personal with her, and he's like, his cuts are so clean. He cuts here, he cuts here. And he gets closer, and she's just like, okay, I can't right now. Like, not only are you freaking me out, but I'm just not ready because the physical touch and intimacy is just a little too much right now. So she's out. she's out. And then Dexter's like, what did I do? Dude, women, they can be a little complicated, buddy. They can be a little complicated. So get used to that. He says, why can't I get those stack of body parts out of my head? He's like, dang it. He says, I want to, oh no, what do I do? Oh, snap. He's going after the man. Scream, boop, scream, boop. As you can tell. I know, I think it was just run, beep, run, just run, one beep. One beep, my bad. Oh, snap. Yeah, there's video right there of him doing his thing. Hopefully YouTube don't come at me. They're going to be like, hey, I saw a little bit of that on your video there, on your little 12-inch screen, and we're going to have to copyright. I've got to do this freaking episode 3 times now because copyright don't like the audio of Dexter playing underneath my podcast. Ugh. Even though other people do it, they get away with it. Some bull, balagna. And I even appealed it, and they were like, nah, that's, you can't do that. And I'm just like, you can't do that, because I'm, whatever. Moving on. Oh, another great flashback. I love this flashback. He says, he's coming to him, he's like, whenever you get an urge, and he's a little bit older now, he's a teenager. And he's like, look at this fresh blood. And he's like, but they're just animals. They're just animals, he's not killing humans yet. He doesn't kill his first human until he's in high school, a little bit older. It's like, you have to get this under control. Dang it, Dexter. Can't keep doing this, man.
Is that why I have these urges? What happened changed something inside you. It got into you too.
I love that. What happened to you changing something inside of you?
You're saying I'll be like this forever.
He's like, you'll be like this forever. You're a good kid, Dex. You are. He says killing people is a lot worse than killing animals. He says you can't stop this. But maybe, here it comes. We can do something to channel it. Use it for good. Son, there are people out there who do really bad things. Terrible people. The police can't catch them all. Ooh, we're setting it up. And I love this too because we're going to get real close up on like their eyes. It just feels so intimate. He's like, they're saying they deserve it. He says yes. But of course you got to find out how to spot them. And this is where he teaches them. Where he teaches them the code. It's okay. Can't help what happened to you, man. Just accidents happen, man. But don't forget, you're my son. I love this. I mean, James Remar, man, does such a fantastic job as Harry. And there's nothing against Christian Slater because he's a great actor. He wasn't Harry. I'm sorry. And it's crazy, man, because James Remar did a fantastic job. So I will say that's another plus about bringing Dexter back is we got Harry back too. And I thought he did a great job. But here we see Dexter. He's getting his kill room nice and ready. Plastic wrapped up. So that way he's good to go. Because you don't no evidence. No evidence. You don't want to get caught. So you got to make it look like he was never there. So. Yeah! Ooh, did you see all that? I'm digging into it. But it's kind of like a foreshadow of like what Dexter does. Like Dexter digging into people and cutting them up. And cut them up. And they cut them up. And they cut. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little brutal there. I'm done. But look at the sweat on Dexter's back. It's so hot. And I think they were shooting in California actually. But they still was able to capture that Miami heat because of like they got it. I don't know if that was makeup or if they were really sweating in real time, but regardless, it was hot. And now they're talking about his date with Rita, telling her how it went, all that stuff. And then here he's going to also help her try to advance in the case a little bit. 'Cause she's going to be like, do you have anything more for me? He's going to be like, no, I don't. And then she's going to tell him, like, or then he's going to be like, oh, what if he's taking him somewhere? You know what I mean? So.
Tell me what you know about cell crystallization.
What do you mean?
Cell crystallization.
Fine, he was talking about that dead, headless chick.
When you got that look in your eye.
I was there before you, and I noticed his body looked different than the other ones.
Ooh, yeah. It's getting ready to go down. You ready?
You're like, that's getting cold. So
He's going to be like, a refrigerated ice truck.
crystallization means
My God, why didn't I think?
Why didn't I think of this?
Dex.
He's like, a refrigerated ice truck. That makes the most sense.
That makes sense. Cold.
Cold. You're so cold. Why you gotta be so cold? Why you gonna be so... I'm done. I'm sorry. I understand if you guys want to click out of this and you're tired of listening to me sing and you're bored. I'm not really talking along. But
I gotta get out of ice.
I've also seen this episode one way too many times. Another fun fact is Dexter's open space. It's more compact. He doesn't have a desk and no office. But later in the series, he eventually gets his desk in an office, in a little office space. So that's pretty cool.
So I'm looking for a refrigerated truck now.
I like that.
Probably a stolen one.
And then here pretty soon we're going to get Dexter's second kill of the series. And what's interesting too is this is going to be the only time that you see Dexter wearing plastic wrap on his face during a kill, of course, until resurrection. It's a little bit more personal and intimate that he gets with his victims and stuff. So I'm sure it's going to come up here in just a second. But I love this. Dokes just steps in on him. Any chance Dokes gets to like say something to him, he does. He's like, you like to see a mother crying? You like that, psycho? And then she's like, he's trying not to let him be involved in this meeting here. He's like, he can't be in here. And she's just like, yeah, he can. It's fine. And then he's all like bummed out. I love it so much. Clean my knife. Cleaning my knife. I'm cleaning my knife. Oh. Yeah, I clean my knife. Gotta get rid of that evidence, you know what I'm saying? Shh. Tonight's the night. Tonight's the night that you subscribe to this podcast. Or should I say Podcut? The kill room on the kill table where it all happens. If you don't like it, then you're gonna end up a trophy in my side box. I'm sorry.
Lieutenant LaGuardia.
It's that simple, but whatever. You do you. But oh, LaGuardia, I didn't notice you with your clothes on. Yeah, nice sarcasm. Yeah, nice sarcasm there, LaGuardia. What a bia move. She's like, oh, you have an idea? Ooh, tell us. Like, girl, shut up.
Excuse me?
A little more confidence, please.
She says, please, please.
I'm the last victim. I'd like to
This
check
woman,
if any
LaGuardia,
trucks
she
have been
gets on my nerves. But, season 6. Oof.
ice cream trucks? Not ice cream trucks.
I think that's most of,
Could cause that kind of tissue damage. The refrigerated truck
I think that's most of the trivia that I got on this with about 15 minutes left of the episode. Didn't really find much else, but,
that might give us a lead.
it's been interesting. I've had to watch this episode, like I said, like 3 different times back to back, and I still don't really have anything new on it. But that's because I did it once with somebody, and then it failed. And then I uploaded it, but then YouTube didn't like the ending because it had copyright, so they deleted it. And then I tried to upload it again with all the music out, and they still took it up. I was like, oh, you sons of bitches. So I don't know what I'm going to get away with and what I'm not. This channel might just be strictly nothing. You keep that bet. I don't know what I said.
My career, I'm gonna die a meter maid.
She says, I'm gonna die a meter maid. Like, girl, you good. Sorry.
My office, please.
You hear the blood slides? So nice. It's a nice sound. I love this part too, because she's like, are you sleeping with the cat, with LaGuardia? And he's like, what? Are you boning her? He says. Ew, no. Deb thinks they're boning. That's funny. And she uses the word boning too. That's funny. Love it.
LT, this is a waste of our damn time.
I think Sergeant Oaks is right.
I read the other reports, all the other forensic analysis. Everyone agrees.
This is how great Dexter is too.
Cocaine. It was a crime of passion.
Because they think they're ready to close this case and move on and stuff. But he's like, no, the blood spattered. Like this, the blood tells a different story.
Don't do that unless you have a close personal relationship with someone. Probably an ex-boyfriend.
And says the reason why the girl had was close, intimate slices and kills is because he's like, you don't do that unless you cared about the person or was close to them in some way, shape, or form type thing. And Jesus is like, yeah. I'm watching you, motherfucker. I'm watching you, motherfucker. Where it's like, what's up? Like, what's up? I love watching you work. Yeah. Jaworski. Here comes Jaworski's kill, y'all. Here comes the weirdo. Here comes the weirdo. And Dexter's gonna get him. Go get him good. Go get that good. Yeah, get him. He's in there stealing stuff anyway. It's a bad man right there. It's a bad man, Dexter. Get him. Get that man, Dexter. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Boom, boom, boom. 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 And here comes the plastic wrap. Look, like I said, I'll say it again. This is the only episode where Dex wears a plastic wrap on his face during a kill, besides Resurrection when they bring that back. And I guess tired of so many people calling New Blood and Resurrection, all that a spinoff. Original Sin's more of a spinoff than anything. But the other one, ooh, got him good. But the other one is more of a like a closer adaptation, as I'd say. So this here's great, man. He's gonna get him. Go get him real good. Just talk. You know what I mean. I love whenever he cuts their cheek and they freak out on that too, because they're like, what are you doing? Why? I did her, he says. I did her. I'm not sorry.
No, I'm not sorry either.
Ooh, you don't even see the kill. It just cuts them, clean it up. And that's okay. That's okay. We know he did it. We know he did it. We know he did it. So he gets away with it. I think this is Deborah calling. Or no, it's Rita. Oh yeah, she wants a little quickie, little pick-me-up. She's like, hey, I'm feeling a little bit more confident now. Sorry about the other night. Come on over. I would have been like, okay, I'll see you in a now. And just be there. Because you take off like those memes that you see or whatever, where it's like somebody speeding real fast or the Wile E. Coyotes going really fast. And they're like, wouldn't you use this on your girlfriend now? I'm just like, yeah. So he come by later while he's in the middle of packing up a body, which shouldn't take too long. He says, wait a second. I like that, how he was looking around like, hold on. I think I missed something. What'd I miss?
All in all, it was a good night.
All in all, it was a good night.
Filmmaker polluting the internet.
Oh, yeah. I love this moment. Because I don't know if anybody knows or hears the truck behind them, but that there would be the ice truck killer. Taunting Dexter, bro. Look at that. But don't do it. Don't fall for it.
No way.
I love this so much. Because he basically is like leading them on a chase. Like, this is where I want you to go. Follow me here. We're going here. Follow me there. Oh, snap. He's like, bro, it's the end of the line. Where are you going? And he's going to turn around. He's going to be like, oh, well, you know, I was just kidding. I'm right here. Oh, boy. Watch out. Dexter! Watch out! And then there's a head. You see that? It's a freaking head. Wait a second. Didn't the victim not have a head? That's pretty funny. Yeah, now they're all there. And he gives Deborah the thumbs up, like, good job, girl. You did good. You did good. I'm proud of you.
Just a minute. Hang in there.
We fight for love.
Let's go over this again.
I'm all yours.
So,
So,
all the ice trucks in Miami.
out of all the ice trucks in Miami,
Sure, during business hours.
that's funny.
This time of night, a truck like that sticks out.
And you followed it.
That's right.
And you never saw the driver?
Just the beams and a flying head.
She says, and you saw him? He goes, mm-hmm.
The head with him in the front seat.
So why would he carry?
Why would he keep it there?
I don't know. So you could use a carpool lane.
Why would he carry a freaking human body around, man? That's weird. It'll start to rot and stink.
Has this ice truck theory, and then here you are to back it up.
She's good, Lieutenant. You should give her a chance.
You know, you should call me Maria.
Ooh, you should call me Maria, she says.
You are.
I'd be like, why?
Doug's picked
Why?
up stealing the cokehead murders.
You think we're getting close here?
You were
Oh,
ready to
no.
call her boyfriend.
I'm talking to the wrong part of the mic. It's talking to the bar over here, and not the mic over here. Mm, 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 mm. How'd you get to be so smart? How'd you get to be so smart? He says if it's okay if I fill that report out tomorrow because, yeah, he's so tired. He's done.
Good night, Lieutenant.
I'll catch you later.
She's like, dang it, I really wanted you to come back to my apartment. Oh no. And here comes Dexter and Rita's moment. She's like, I'm so sorry. He's like, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just... I'm sorry. There was another, you know...
The kids stayed over.
The episode's almost over. Just a few minutes remaining, about 5 minutes remaining. So really appreciate those who stuck around and listened to the whole thing and watched and is excited about more. Like I said, I'm going to cover every episode, breakdown Dexter of each season by season. in chronological order, except for Original Sin, because it's original bore to me. But this moment's so sweet because they're talking, and she says, "I want you," and takes off her robe, and you think like, "Oh, okay, like this is gonna happen." And Dexter's just like, "Oh, thank you."
Okay.
Okay. Thanks. He says, "Thanks." I almost want to fast forward through this and be like, "Let's get through it." Okay, let's get through it. Rita's pretty cute though, I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I mean, I'd be kind of bummed out if I got cock blocked like this, but as Dexter, you know, he doesn't even like it anyway, and they haven't done it yet anyway, so he says, "Great opportunity to, you know, roll out."
Better get it then.
Says, "It could be my kids, you better get it."
Hello? Cody. Cody, stop crying, sweetie. Alright. I'll come get you.
Ooh. Cody got sick.
Cody just threw up all over Colin's couch.
Cody got sick. Dexter's kind of like, "Oh, what a relief. Well, I'm sorry about him, but it allows me to go."
Tell me.
Better than. Go be a good mom.
Go be a good mom. You go get that sick son of yours. Ooh, yeah, Dexter's going home. Yeah, I love the ending to this first episode because like it hooked me and drawn me in right away. I mean, it was already good, but the ending was like, okay.
Making out with
Okay.
Interesting.
As he heads on over, like, "Oh, I'm just gonna get in the fridge. You know, I'm just gonna get something chill." And then he's like, "Huh? What's that? A Barbie head on my freezer? Wait a second. Didn't a freezer truck just throw a head at me?" And then he's like, "I gotta check." Love it. There it is, Barbie in parts. And Dexter's like, "I feel like I suppose I should feel like violated, you know, because he broke in." And he says, "I think this is a friendly message, kind of like, hey, want to play?" He says, "And yes, I want to play. I really, really do." You can tell I've seen this a lot. I've seen it enough. But that's been the first episode, guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching the Podcut. I really wish you could listen to the music and me singing along to it so it made more sense. But now I'm just gonna seem so crazy, like I'm not already. But thank you so much, everybody, for watching, listening along. If you watched through this whole thing, I really, truly appreciate you. Please come back for more weekly, for more Dexter episodes, as next week we'll cover episode 2. And I look forward to being on this journey with you guys as we explore more Dexter. So again, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, share, and all that fun stuff with all your loved ones and friends and family. Tell them to get a part of, to join us on the kill room, bring their dark passengers and join us on the kill room for the kill table, all that fun stuff. And if you don't, you'll end up another bloodslide trophy in the bloodslide box. You know how it goes, right? All right, guys, until next time, we'll see ya.